Hello, everyone, and welcome in. Whether you're a parent, grandparent, friend, reluctant to be here sibling, or anyone else, we really appreciate it. If I haven't met you yet, hi there. My name is Eneko, and I am honored to have been in our student leadership team for the past 4 years and to introduce you all to my graduating class of 2025's commencement ceremony. First, I want to shout out all of the people working here tonight, whether you're backstage, on lighting, on the security team outside, or hiding right in front of me keeping track of the event. We appreciate you. I also want to say thank you to McCall Hall for hosting us again this year and for helping with our rehearsals yesterday and today. Faculty and staff sitting awfully high up in the theater there, your support and your help through our learning moments at times have gotten us here today. Your support, jokes, and elevator passes to the top of the stream have immensely impacted our SAS experience, and we would not be here without you today. For some of us, me included, this is the end of 7 years at SAS, a couple of which we spent apart, and another couple of which we spent rebuilding our class and school community. I'll only mention this right now as I'm kind of tired of hearing the word COVID, but it's such a crucial part of our school story that we couldn't leave out for the class of 2025. On a more personal level, I would like to thank my friends, family, and teachers for pushing me and for supporting me throughout my time at SAS. I would go on to shout you all out, but there's too many of you here, and I can't really take that long because the tech team would get really mad at me. But I couldn't be more grateful to you all. And finally, I would also like to mention that I'm one of 5 student speakers who you will hear from today. We and the performances you will hear later were nominated by our class to be up here at graduation and are here who wouldn't be otherwise. We are hopefully a compilation of interesting voices in the graduating class who do not have other roles up here at graduation except for receiving our diplomas, which I guess they're letting me do. To be completely honest, my role as our first speaker is to welcome you all in and to introduce the next speakers, most likely for a Yukon story. If you know, you know. Thus, I thought it would be fitting to end by sharing my own Yukon story. Our senior Yukon trip this year was separated into 3 different campsites. It was Ice Camp, Base Camp, and Buckleville, where each 14-person or so group would rotate every couple of so days to get the full experience. We were camped around Lake LaBarge, which was completely frozen over and in the middle of nowhere in Canada. And when I mean frozen over, I mean like a layer of ice multiple feet thick. Like if you don't believe me, I hope this photo behind me is enough, or ask for a video of me sliding on it with my group. Anyway, a couple of days into our trip, my group was moving campsites, from base camp with indoor heating, kind of, to ice camp without indoor heating. Some described this change as, quote, shocking. During the camp rotation, though, we were invited onto a flatbed on the back of one of those classic white vans to be driven across a frozen lake to the next campsite. Pretty cool, huh? But the catch. There was, of course, not enough space on it for everyone, and some of us would have to walk across the multi-mile lake. This is when one of the group leaders said one of the quotes of the trip to convince teenagers to walk with him. Quote, "When is the next time you will get to walk across a frozen lake in the Yukon?" Great point. To which one of my group mates responded with, "When is the next time I get to drive across a frozen lake in the Yukon?" Regardless of that, the group leader and another couple or so of us decided to walk across the frozen lake, which is something that I continued to do as I moved across the rest of the campsites for the remainder of the trip, even with a fever on the last rotation on the ice. Over the past 7 years that I've been at SAS, the community's message has been consistent. Be reflective and present in the moment, whether that involves a sport, an activity, or shuffling across a frozen lake. This message is core today, as today is our day, the class of 2025's day, to be present and enjoy the moment, a motto I've heard so often from end of tries, admissions events, or other SAS things as you like. For me, while a monumental event for our futures, today is really a celebration of the past and all that we've done to get here. I encourage you all to recognize all of the accomplishments we've achieved, enjoy our different voices and perspectives, and laugh at our bad jokes, even if you don't really mean it. Just like that. As such a culminating event for the class of 2025, I cannot think of many better people to have up here today. I am honored for my last time to introduce our co-heads of school, Rob and Giselle.